In a forgotten Indian railway town, where trains cried like tired giants, a poor puppy swept dust, dreaming silently of a better tomorrow. His clothes were torn, full of holes, letting cold wind cut his skin, yet his eyes carried a spark the world never noticed. With a small handmade broom, moving slowly so he wouldn't disturb the rushing passengers. Crowds walked past him, office workers, travelers, mothers, none seeing the small puppy who cleaned their path with quiet dignity. Sometimes a few old coins dropped from pockets, and the puppy gently collected them, whispering a thankful prayer for each blessing. He didn't dream of riches or comfort. He wished only for one simple thing: to sit inside a train just once in his life. One warm afternoon, he sat near a pillar and counted his tiny treasure, 5 coins, rusted, old, but shining with hope. Suddenly, a sharp cry broke the noise of the station. A small boy clung to a moving train door, his feet slipping dangerously. The boy's mother screamed helplessly from inside the crowded compartment, unable to reach her child through the pushing passengers. Without thinking, the poor puppy ran toward the train, his weak legs pounding the ground, dust rising behind him like smoke. The boy's grip loosened, tears streaming down his cheeks. His tiny feet slipped completely off the metal step as danger closed in. With all his strength, the puppy leaped forward, grabbed the boy by the waist, and held on fiercely as the train dragged them. After a final pull, both fell hard onto the gravel, the train speeding ahead, leaving a cloud of dust swirling behind them. The train slowed, and the mother rushed out, falling to her knees, hugging her trembling child with uncontrollable tears of relief. She turned to the puppy, touched his tiny paws, and whispered through sobs, "You saved my son. I can never repay you." Passengers gathered around, whispering in awe. This poor puppy, always ignored, had shown a courage far greater than all of them. The station master hurried over, shocked by the scene, and stared at the puppy with deep respect rarely given to the poor. He knelt down and handed the puppy a small train ticket, printed with his name, a complimentary ride for a true hero. The puppy stared at the ticket, his eyes filling with tears. His lifelong dream now rested gently in his trembling paws. But when he saw the boy shivering in fear, clinging to his mother, his heart softened and he stepped closer to them. He placed the ticket softly in the mother's hand, whispering, "Maybe he needs it more. I can walk. He is still afraid." The mother shook her head, tears falling again, insisting that the ticket belonged to him, but he only smiled and insisted back. The crowd grew silent, touched deeply by the puppy's sacrifice. Even strangers wiped their eyes, moved by his pure kindness. The train whistle echoed across the platform as the mother lifted her child and stepped safely inside the compartment once more. The little boy leaned out from the doorway, waving with a shaky smile, his eyes full of gratitude for his small hero. The mother placed her hand over her heart and waved softly, her face carrying 1,000 unspoken words of thanks. The puppy took a slow step back from the moving train, dust swirling around his feet as he watched the family he saved. The train rolled toward the golden horizon, growing smaller with each second, while the puppy stood quietly, smiling through tired eyes. He didn't ride the train today, but he didn't feel sad. Giving someone else safety felt even more beautiful than his own dream. That night, as he lay on his old blanket, he finally felt warm, knowing that heroes don't need glory, they only need a kind heart.